On the table today, Lego Star Wars The Razor Crest. It's 1,023 pieces and comes with 5 minifigures. Inside the box we have bag of pieces number 1, bag of pieces number 6, we've got bag of pieces number 4, another bag of pieces number 4, a little bitty bag of pieces number 6, a little bitty bag of pieces number 2, a big bag of pieces number 2, a bag of pieces number 5. No, I dropped something. A bag of pieces number 3. This little hood to the Razor Crest, I assume is what that is. That's what you heard fall on the floor. A big book of instructions with a whole bunch of stickers. And that is everything that's in the box. This is everything that's included in the Lego Razor Crest set. here is the finished Lego Razor Crest, and it is 1,023 pieces. And it definitely feels like that too, because it took so long to put together. Now this is a very, very good set. Here I'm going to show you some things that it does. You can open up these panels on the side. Panels back here, panels back here. You can open up these panels, hang on. You can open up these panels. You can do that on the other side too. You can pretty much open up the entire thing. It adds like another level to it pretty much. And on the inside of it, you can see that he has his bed, the Mandalorian's bed. And there's two stickers right here on these little 3x4, whatever they are, I don't know. But anyway, there is two stickers on them. They're pretty big stickers, and they're kind of hard to put on. But that's not really a complaint or anything, I'm just telling you. But he has his carbonite holder right here. There's two of those, and I'll show you those in more detail later. And the back opens up like you see it in the show. And on the other side, you can just store some extra pieces or his ammunition and stuff like that. I just put in his shocker, and I put in a extra missile that it comes with. I'm gonna close it back up. Now, on the front, it's a whole bunch of little rounded off edge pieces, and you just line them up down here and put these on top. And to open this up, it's kind of weird. You just expect for it to come back, but you kind of just have to pull the entire piece off. It'll come off easier then, but sometimes that can be hard to pull off. It just attaches with these little claw pieces into these right here. Yeah, this is what the inside of it looks like. I should have took the figures out, to be honest, but it has a little control panel, and you can also take off this piece. This one's the hard one to get off because it actually connects in with these to another claw piece, but it's not really worth taking off because there's nothing back there. And even more comes off of it, because if you open up this top, well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Well, actually, I guess it was. I don't know. Here, let me take the other piece off. This is what came off. I guess it is supposed to open up. You can put something in there, put a figure in there, and it goes back on like this. Anyway, inside of the top, it has the holder for this thing when you stick that down in there. And you can just see down into the floor of that. I'm going to put everything back on. Now, on the side, it has these two humongous boosters. They are very cool. You just put in one of those little octagon looking hinge pieces, and then you just attach a whole bunch of these on, and you just bend them all downward, well, like that. This one broke off, but that's how they connect. Put that back on. And on the sides, it has these two little launchers, and they just connect all the way back here. They don't actually shoot anything though. And you can see there's a great big sticker running down here. I'd say that's the hardest sticker to put on because you have to angle it just right. But the front of the ship right here actually is not a sticker. That's printed on there, which I was happy about. But this right here, you see there's a little hole in it. I didn't do that. I don't know. I guess it was a misprint or something. It kind of bothers me. I guess it wouldn't bother most people, but I just don't like it there. Anyway, there's two great big stickers on this right here, and they just wrap around these pieces. There's one on the other side too. And well, most of the other stickers are little stuff. Or is that all of them? I don't remember, because I built the set, and that took me like 2 weeks or 3 weeks to go and record a video, which I'm doing right now. So I'm trying to remember. Well, that's everything on the ship. Oh yeah, it also has these two launchers right here, which you can use by hitting down this. And there's one on the other side too. In this set, you get a Scout Trooper. He has printing on the front of his body, and on the front of his legs, and on the back of his body. He looks very cool, and he has a very cool helmet. Has printing all around. And you can take off the helmet, and he has a Clone Trooper face. Nothing on the back though. This set also comes with IG-11. And I think this is the only other way to get him aside from the Christmas calendar that they made. And that was a different version. He's a very cool looking figure, but I do have a problem with him. He's just so flimsy. Every time you stand him up, he starts falling and messing up. It's nothing too bad though. He has a printed face on that little tube piece, and he holds a little blaster on the back, and it just connects to that stud right here on the back. You can take that off too. He has some bending in his arms, both arms, and his legs. The set also comes with Grief Karga, and he has printing on the front of his body and on the back of his body, but nothing on the legs. But I don't know why mine came like this. This is one of the rare times that Lego does this. See those little white spots on his on the left side of his body, and then also on the back up here. They just come like that, and I tried taking it off, but it almost feels like something on it. I don't know, it must just be something that happened at the Lego factory. It's nothing too bad, but I do notice it when I'm looking close up at the figures. But anyway, he has a hair piece right here that comes off, and he has a happy face, and he has a mad face. This set also comes with the child, or Baby Yoda, or Grogu, whichever one you want to call him. He has printing on the front of his body right there, nothing on the back, and he just attaches to any little stud. And he has a flexible little headpiece. It's like rubbery. You could bend the ears, but I wouldn't because it might break them off. And he has some printing on the eyes. Wait for the camera. There it goes. The figure that this set comes with is the Mandalorian. And he looks very cool. This is the version of him from the first few episodes before he gets the full-on Beskar armor. Seems like this one's harder to get though. It's easier now to get the full-on Beskar Mando than the original, which I find kind of weird. But he has printing on the front of his body and on the front of his legs. And under his cape, he has printing on the back. Hang on. Let that go. There we go. And this is a different helmet, I think, than the newer one. I think the newer one's like a lighter shade of gray. But he has printing on his helmet on the front, and on the back of his helmet he just has the Mandalorian design. And under the helmet there is no face. I guess they just want to avoid a spoiler, which at the time of this recording there is a set now that has his face in it. I think it's his new ship that he got in the Book of Boba Fett. But this one does not include his face. Overall, this is a very, very good set. I pretty much like everything about it. I do wish that the quality was up on a few things, which might have just been on mine, because you know there is a few defects here and there. I mean, it was just like two though. There was one on the printing on Grief Karga, and there was that hole in the printing on the hood piece. But it's a very good set, and it's very big. Probably one of the best Star Wars sets that they've made, in my opinion. But I highly recommend it, and I give it a 9 out of 10.